So today we're talking with David from Carseldine, who recently had his mother's roof restored by Reliance Roofing. So David, how'd you come to find out about Reliance?
Well, Reliance is a firm that I came across about 3 years ago, and I wanted to get my own roof done. So I took in a number of quotes, and I was very impressed with the quote and the rationale behind Reliance Roofing. There were cheaper quotes around. There are dodgy brothers and a lot of cheaper fly-by-nighters, but Reliance struck me as a very reputable firm. By the time I finished doing the job on my place, I was so impressed. I went ahead, and when my mother needed her roof done, I went straight to Reliance. In fact, I didn't go out for any other quotes. I wanted a reliable firm that I could trust, and that firm for me was Reliance.
That's great, David. So were you here to watch the work while the fellows were actually doing what needed to be done?
No, I wasn't, but I had enough confidence in the work plan. I was talked through the work plan by one of your representatives, and from there I was very confident that I knew that there was a thorough cleaning of the roof to take place, and it wasn't just a quick skim over. It was done twice, and that preparation work really laid the groundwork for a good solid job on top.
Okay, it sounds like there was some sort of a problem before we actually came along to do the work here, David. What was the story with that?
Well, unfortunately, about 7 or 8 years ago, a fly-by-night firm had come through and done a really bad job on the roof. There was some cracking in some of the tiles, and there was the paint that they'd applied had turned to powder. It was obviously a very thin coat that they put down in the first place. What Reliance did was clean all that up, replace cracked tiles, did a very thorough inspection of the roof before they put down 2 very thick coats of the colour that my mum selected, which, as it turned out, was exactly the same colour that I had on my roof. And I'm really hoping that she'll get the same good looks out of her roof that I've had out of mine for the last 3 years.
Well, thanks very much for talking with us today, David. There's only one last question I'd like to ask you, and that is, if somebody came to you and said they needed to get their roof restored, who would you personally recommend?
There's only one name. You go straight to Reliance, you got nothing to worry about.
Thanks very much.